प्रणाम। किंग ऑफ मेटावर्स का आप सभी को प्रणाम। आज मैंने अपने आप को बात बहुत दिनों से है, वैसे लगा हुआ है, पोस्टर्स बहुत लगे हुए हैं। आई एम एक्चुअली नोन एज किंग ऑफ मेटावर्स। आई डोंट नो व्हाई पीपल गेव मी दिस टाइटल, बट मेटावर्स को मैं अच्छे से समझता हूं, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है। और अभी जो एआई का जो जमाना चल रहा है, मेरे ख्याल से मैं तो इसको पिछले 40 साल से यूज कर रहा हूं, तो शायद इसीलिए मेटावर्स किंग मेरे को कह दिया। टेक्नोलॉजी किंग पहले कहा था, आज से 20 साल पहले की बात है, शायद 2003 की बात है, तब मुझे टेक्नोलॉजी किंग कहा गया था। रेलवेज के कुछ कर्मचारी थे, उन्होंने कहा, प्लस हैदराबाद में बहुत बड़ी मीट थी, कोई एलीप इंस्टीट्यूशन करके था जिन्होंने कोई इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया नया बनाया था, तो वहां पर मेरा लेक्चर था और बहुत सारे लोगों के लेक्चर थे, मेरा भी था। तो वहां पर मेरी इंट्रोडक्शन की गई एज ए टेक्नोलॉजी किंग हु डज नॉट गिव एनी चॉइस टू एनीवन। मतलब आई वाज सरप्राइज कि हाउ कैन आई स्टॉप चॉइसेस ऑफ अदर्स। एवरीबडी हैज ए चॉइस, एवरीबडी हैज ऑल द चॉइसेस available to the person, whether male or female doesn't matter. All choices every person has, all choices. Then how can this statement be made, I don't give any choice to anyone? How can it be? But this was done, this was said in the public. 1,000 people were standing. In fact, 1,000 industrialists were there. It was a program related to industry. I think Naidu government, that time, 2003 I am talking about, somewhere in August, September. Anyway, तो अभी मेरे को पीछे कोई एक प्रोग्राम था, यूएन के रियल लाइफ हीरोज का कोई प्रोग्राम था, उसमें मुझे एक अवार्ड दिया गया था। तो देयर आई वाज conveyed this metaverse, and I have actually defined metaverse का utility for individual human being। कहते हैं कि एक अभी ना एक पोस्ट थी कि एक इंजीनियर, एक कोई शिप था और इट हैड ए मैसिव इंजन। नेचुरली शिप है तो मैसिव इंजन होगा ही होगा। इट हैड ए मैसिव इंजन, टर्बाइन or engine, I don't know what you call it, because I am a technology expert, so I know that both are almost same as far as the product goes. Utility may be different. So that said, that there was some defect in that engine and engine was not starting, and all the employees of the ship, every person on the dock, everywhere, whomsoever they were, they had an access to. They said they tried and they were not able to make it work. It was not working. Fine. What to do now? So someone suggested that there is a technician somewhere down the city. Call him. He is an experienced person, and I don't know what not might have been told that engineers are not able to do it. How can a technician do? But then it was not working, so that was the only option left to call. So they invited. They called him, they sent the taxi and brought him. And the guy walked across the engine. Walked across the engine 2-3 times. And then taken out from his toolbox, he took out a small hammer. Small hammer. and hit some place in the engine, outside only. And then he said, now start. And it worked. And the captain was very happy. He said, please give me the bill. He said, okay, he made a bill, $20,000. Hand it over. And the captain was surprised, zapped, in fact. Just for hitting a point with a small hammer cost is $20,000? How can it be? Can you give me the breakup? He said yes. And he broken the cost, $2 for hitting the hammer. And balance all for so much of experience I have received. Entire experience I had to indulge into to locate that place where this $2 activity has to be done. And he was paid. Now mind it that he had so much of experience, 30 years of experience. Captain himself had 45 years of experience. The engineering staff, do you think they don't have any experience? They were all freshers on the entire dock. How can it be possible that a fresher you can call? Not possible. All were experienced. May not be 30 years, but 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Varied experience. Varied people, many people, so many type of experience. Put together maybe 1,000 years. Put together maybe 1,000 years. So, the key is that experience. Does experience have any meaning? No, not at all. In fact, experience kills. Unless you know how to filter experience. And when we talk of filter, that means metaverse. That is what is known as metaverse. Developing filters. That particular technician had developed filters on senses in 35 years, 40 years, 50 years, whatever lifespan he had. 30 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है तो डेफिनेटली 50 साल उसकी उम्र होगी. तो उसको 50 साल का एक्सपीरियंस में उसने किया क्या? He had developed filters on his senses. He has not developed experience. He has not learned anything from experience. He had experienced his senses. He gave all experience to his senses. And he gave all experience, all activity to develop filters on the senses. So that in the entire such a big engine, he could locate that small point of which was causing problem. That was not because of experience of the engines. That was the utility of the senses which have well defined, well developed filters built into it. And these filter building on the senses is totally metaverse universe. Completely. Metaverse is a universe of developing filters for your senses. And filters have to be developed not only on your sense organs but on your functional organs also. Otherwise, you will remain ever sick. You will remain ever inexperienced. Whatever lifespan you have spent, it doesn't matter. So, try to understand that developing filters in your senses is the experience which you need to learn, and that is a part of metaverse. Metaverse is actually nothing but digital living. Digital living teaches you, trains you to develop filters on your senses, all type of senses. Why do you need filters on senses? If you do not put filters on your senses, then you will collect waste from all of your senses and you will remain diseased. Today, 99% people across globe are that engine who are not working. 99% people across globe are the engines which are not working. Can you imagine? 99% people who are collecting only waste from the universe because they have not developed filters. 1% I have excluded because their filters got developed automatically. Maybe. This is called fate, kismat. You understand? And now, in current digital living world, metaverse, those technologies are available which can measure and tell you that what is the position of your senses, how much waste they are collecting. They are available. Shank meter, digital shank meter, various models, various versions are available. I shouldn't say versions. Actually, version is a very wrong word. Other various models of shank meter, variations to test how much waste your each sense is collecting. And try to learn to develop filters for the senses so that you do not collect waste in your body. That waste disturbs your composition. Your body becomes fat. Your nervous system becomes fat. Your arteries, your veins become fat. Cholesterol. Various names are given. But all those are happening because you have not developed filters. You are acquiring waste from all of your senses, whether functional organs or whether sense organs. Your entire body is made up of two type of organs. One is sense organs, one is functional organs, performing organs. Sense organs, performing organs. और दोनों तरह के ऑर्गन्स में यू नीड फिल्टर. ईच ऑर्गन रिक्वायर्स फिल्टर. ईच ऑर्गन. आप वो लिवर की एक वो आती है, रील आती है, कहीं पर देखोगे आप तो रील ऐसे ना वो स्पॉन्ज को निचोड़ करके दिखाते हैं कितना कूड़ा है, लिवर को समझाने के लिए. लिवर इज लाइक स्पॉन्ज एंड यू आर कलेक्टिंग वेस्ट इन इट एंड दैट वेस्ट इज डिस्प्लेड बाय निचोड़िंग दी, स्क्वीजिंग दी फॉर्म. देखो आप कितनी ऐड दिखाते हैं. नाक से आपके बलगम निकलता है, कफ निकलता है, वो क्या है? वेस्ट कलेक्टेड. आपका गला खराब होता है. वाई? बिकॉज वेस्ट गेट्स कलेक्टेड. बोलने से अगर आपकी वेस्ट कलेक्ट होती है तो गला खराब होगा, आपका आवाज पटेगी. बोलने में अगर फिल्टर नहीं है आपका तो आपको डेफिनेटली आपकी आवाज में नुकसान होगा. शब्दों की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं यहां पर, आवाज की बात कर रहा हूं. नेचुरली अगर गलत शब्द चुनोगे तो आपकी आवाज को नुकसान होगा ही होगा. तो दिस इज ए फंक्शनल ऑर्गन, परफॉर्मिंग ऑर्गन. बोलना इज ए परफॉर्मेंस. और आंखों से अगर आप क्राइम देखोगे तो आपकी वेस्ट, नेचुरली आपकी सोच जो है वो आपको अच्छा बुरा उसमें ही समझने में लग जाएगी. सो स्टॉप कलेक्टिंग वेस्ट. पहले यू जस्ट गेट द मेजर दैट how much waste you are collecting every day, every moment. You are collecting waste every moment because all the senses are functional all the time. Even if you are sleeping, your all senses are functional. Only functional organs. All of them may not be functioning. नहीं, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. ऑल योर ऑर्गन्स आर फंक्शनिंग. वेदर यू आर स्लीपिंग और यू आर अवेक, डजंट मैटर. इममटीरियल. तो आपको समझना ही होगा कि आप हर मोमेंट वेस्ट कलेक्ट कर रहे हो, अपने परफॉर्मिंग ऑर्गन से भी और अपने सेंस ऑर्गन से भी. और उस वेस्ट को जब तक आप अपने अंदर रखोगे तो आप ठीक कैसे हो सकते हो? मतलब इमेजिन कि फीमेल की बात करता हूं मैं, मेल की बात कर लो, फीमेल की कर लो, डजंट मैटर. बट फीमेल की बात करने से समझना आसान है. फीमेल की मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल अगर डिस्टर्ब होती है तो कारण मेल भी हो सकता है जिसके साथ उसका विवाह हुआ. उसकी अपनी सोच हो सकती है, उसकी अपना वेस्ट कलेक्टेड हो सकता है. और वेस्ट वो कहां से कलेक्ट कर रही है ये उसको समझना ही पड़ेगा. और वेस्ट को बाहर फेंकना ही पड़ेगा. आप देखो ना, कोरोना वायरस, कोविड, मास्क लगा करके घूमते थे सारे के सारे. क्यों? दैट इज ए फिल्टर. But that filter is very, very less effective. Very, very less. But it was effective. for coronavirus. But others, how about others? Pollution, carbon dioxide floating in the air, global warming floating in the air due to air conditioners. Try to understand that you have to develop metaverse filters in your body to get rid of waste. At least do not add to the waste. वो कहते हैं ना, वेस्ट के ऊपर वेस्ट बहुत जल्दी इकट्ठी होती है. तो फिल्टर लगाओ, कम से कम ऐड ना हो उस पे, और फिर धीरे धीरे अपनी वेस्ट को कम करो, फेंको बाहर. कोई भी प्रोसीजर यूज करो, बट मस्ट थ्रो इट आउट. और ये सारे सिस्टम्स मेटावर्स के डिजिटल लिविंग में अवेलेबल हैं. उस डिजिटल लिविंग में माइग्रेट करने की सोचो, प्लान करो, माइग्रेट करो. नहीं करोगे तो कष्ट रहेगा ही रहेगा. सो लर्न टू माइग्रेट टू digital living. Develop metaverse filters in your senses, all the senses, and then you see, then you will realize that what life is. Human birth, all these activities are possible only in human birth. In other births, other bodies, you have no choice. You can't pick your choice. Only in human body you can pick your choice. You have been gifted free will. Free will is a beautiful gift given to you by Creator. Learn to use it. Learn to use it to develop filters. If you really want to make use of your leftover human birth. Otherwise, waste you are collecting and life is going waste. So, today's message is experience has no meaning if your filters are not developed. You will make mistakes and you will convert those mistakes into blunders. मैल के ऊपर मैल ज्यादा जुड़ती है, वेस्ट के ऊपर वेस्ट जल्दी जुड़ता है. So mistakes will keep getting converted into blunders. And for each mistake you have to pay. You can imagine that for blunder what you will have to pay. Maybe your entire life. Maybe the life of your loved ones. Maybe the life of your most important person in your life. You will lose because of your blunder. Mistakes are costly, but blunders are very, very expensive. Cost can be estimated. Expense cannot be estimated. So try to understand. Cost, mistakes cost, but blunders very expensive. So avoid causing blunders, यानी avoid converting mistakes into blunders. And that is possible only when you start developing your filters in your senses, in your all organs, sense organ as well as functional organ. You have no choice, absolutely no choice over this. So, आज के लिए टाइम हो गया है, आज के लिए इतना ही. It was very important message to be delivered today, because today the date is such. What is the date today? I don't know. आज 29 है या 28 है? 29 है शायद आज. So date of delivery for the betterment of life. You know, 29 का एडवांटेज, 29 नंबर का मतलब क्या है? 2, 9. 2 is representing Chandrama, moon, and 9 is representing Mangal, Mars. तो मंगल यानी अच्छा होना, बेटरमेंट, और चंद्रमा से अच्छा बेटरमेंट कोई दे नहीं सकता. चंद्रमा का बेटरमेंट से योग, चंद्रमा का मार्स, मून एंड मार्स योग 11, 2 and 9, and the total is 11. 11 means 2 suns put together in union, that is working simultaneously, साथ साथ synchronization में है. 2 suns power is equivalent to 1 moon. So, day of delivery, and hence I have delivered this information of metaverse. Being metaverse king, I felt responsible to deliver this message that metaverse exists. Use metaverse system of technologies and develop filters in your functional organs and sense organs, all organs, and make your human birth, living birth on planet Earth. The message from King of Metaverse is, make your human birth, leftover human birth, living birth on planet Earth. So let's start working on it from today. Jai Krishnansh.